Hey friends, what's going on? Hey, listen, I wanted to share a thought with you to help you have a little bit of faith for today. You ever had those moments where like you just lose it, where like you just get angry and you have what I like to call these flesh bursts where like, man, you just lose all like thought of, man, I'm going to honor Jesus. I'm going to be in self-control. I'm going to speak kind words, and you just kind of lose it. But we had one of those moments with our kids recently, and most of the time when those happen in our house, one of us, my wife or I, kind of keep it level and cool, and we kind of balance each other out. But for whatever reason, this last time, it was kind of like both of us were on those moments, and we both had these flesh bursts of just frustration and angst and all the rushing of trying to get your kids here and there and all these other things, and it would be really easy, and the temptation is to write it off as like, well, it's just a bad morning. Or, man, I'm not feeling well, kind of got a cold, fighting that. It'd be really easy just to blame and shift it and push it off to the side and brush it away as if like, no, it's not a thing at all. And that's just normal. And we just kind of justify these moments of anger, these bursts of our flesh kind of getting the better of us. And I think while it would be easy to justify it and write it off, I don't think that that's actually true. I don't think that it's actually right. It's not that I can't blame something, or those other things like a cold isn't a reality. It is. But the truth of the matter is, it was still my choice. It was still my choice to get angry. It still was my choice to yell and scream. It was still my choice to allow my flesh to burst and be in control. I think that if we can walk in step with the Spirit, Galatians 5 tells us, we won't fulfill the flesh. In other words, our flesh won't be in control when our Spirit's in charge. There's a proper order to how we're supposed to live our lives. And the sad thing was the moment when this happened, where anger was happening and everybody was upset and frustration was in control, I actually had a pretty decent time with the Lord that morning. So it wasn't like I didn't have my quiet time. No, I had all those things, but still my flesh came out and was in control. And we have those moments, and that's why I'm grateful for the Lord's grace, where we can repent and move on. But at the end of the day, I've got to be willing to step back and not shift the blame, or not try and justify these things, but recognize, you know what? Something in me came out, and I've got to do a better job of guarding my heart and guarding my mind and filling myself up even more. It's not that we're trying to be perfect. That's not the point. But the reality is, those things do happen. When they do happen, we have to own them. We have to recognize that was actually my choice to get angry. That was my anger, my choice to get frustrated, my choice to lash out and to say those things. And when we can take ownership, then we can make a change moving forward. But until you take ownership, until you take responsibility, well, you can't do anything about it. So my encouragement to you today is stay in the Spirit, walk in step with the Lord, and recognize that you have the power to make the decision, because your attitude, it's your choice. Thanks, everybody. Hope you have some faith for today. Love you.